Hey guys, what's up? Sean here, and today is my first official commentary over Advanced Warfare. Going to be giving some thoughts. I haven't spent as much time in multiplayer as I would have liked to by this point. At the end of basically day one, I'm level 25 at this point. This is the last game I just played, and this is Hardpoint on Detroit, I believe. Yes, this is. I'm pretty sure it's Detroit. This start right here is pretty fucking hectic. I was actually pretty proud of myself. I played, I think, a lot better this game and the one before it than I have been in general. I feel like I struggled for the first day or so. I haven't even like played that much, honestly. Like, I think it says my in-game time right now is like 2 hours. Although, I guess my time with the game open, waiting at menus and in lobbies and stuff must be longer than that because you know, I spent 2 hours with it, you know, the first night, basically, before I stopped, and played what I felt like was a good amount at that point. But this game's pretty epic for a just regular public match. We end up losing the lead with like 10 seconds or 30 seconds or something, and then we have to storm the hard point and actually come back and well, it is as close as it gets. So, yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I think that this was some high-paced action. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one on my team with any kills, but, you know, it is what it is. So I want to kind of talk about the first thoughts I have on the game. Which, first thought to me, which, it doesn't matter to me particularly. Well, actually, it does. There's one thing that does anger me, but the score streaks are pretty lackluster, pretty boring to me at this point. I'm not too into any of them. I haven't even really gotten any, and I think that's probably because most of my classes I don't feel like I'm actually running any. I think I've given all my points to perks and attachments and such, but System Hack is the most annoying thing on the planet. So can we please remove System Hack from the game so that I don't go bananas, because System Hack is the most obnoxious thing of all time. It's like an EMP for like a week. It never goes away. It happens a few times this game. It was driving me insane. If there's any score streak to run in pubs, I feel like it's like UAV System Hack. I don't even know if UAV is worth it, because I'm pretty sure I'm running the perk to hide myself from the UAV, because if you can hide yourself from the UAV in pubs, you pretty much win pubs, because people are not that good at the game. They're not paying attention. They might pay attention to their minimap, but even then they might not. But they definitely, there's a better chance of someone in pubs killing you if they have a UAV up and they're just, you know, they see you on it, than there is of them doing anything else to you at any time. I don't feel like I'm really ever in danger unless a UAV is in the air, and even then people are sometimes blind. But you know, my thoughts on that's score streaks. I don't really care about them. Competitive wise, I don't know if we plan on playing them or not playing them. I'm not sure what the deal is there. I personally vote to not use them, simply because I don't think any of them are viable, really. Like, I think that the ones that take you out of the action and cost a lot, we wouldn't want to use. The other ones are things like turrets and UAVs, which I don't think we'd really want to use. The only one that seems viable is Missile Strike, but I don't even know, like, I feel like everyone dies in this game, like, way more than you did in past games. Black Ops 2 is the only time we ever really used score streaks, but, you know, I don't feel like they're really that viable. My thoughts, you know, I'm going to kind of pick up the controller and surf through the menus here for a bit so I can give some thoughts on the perks and stuff. Perk slot 1, I feel like lightweight and in pubs low profile are pretty much the way to go. Low profile keeps you off the UAV. Lightweight, maybe flak jacket would be, but I feel like the nades are easy to avoid as long as you just boost away from them, pretty much. Overcharge increases battery life of exo abilities. I don't feel like that's necessary. Danger close, maybe. I don't know how broken it is or not broken it is. I haven't gotten to use it yet. Blind Eye keeps you away from all score streaks except the UAV, tracking drones and explosive drones. I've been running that in the second slot, but that's because I don't think peripherals or cold-blooded are worth it. Gung Ho is the one you can Is that the one you can run? I think that's the one you can run or shoot while you're sprinting. I don't particularly like that. I like having sprint cancel as a cancel option for like reloads and stuff. So I don't particularly ever like anything that allows you to reload while running or kind of any of that stuff because it gets in the way of canceling stuff. So that drives me a little bit crazy. Fast hands reload while sprinting. Also not a big fan of that. So not too much in perk slot 2 that I really like. The part that kind of bothers me about this game in general right now, I'll talk about the boosting in a bit, but the perks, I feel like there's not a ton of great options. Like in perk slot 3, for example, I feel like toughness and blast suppressor are like a must almost. I don't even see the argument against them. The only thing I could, feel you would use is hardwired. Maybe over toughness, but I would like never want to take off blast suppressor. Being invisible on the minimap while using the exo moves seems so crucial, considering how often you're using the exo moves in this game. But as far as the exo moves, since that brought them up, I think that it's cool, it's fun. I think there's definitely a balance you need to strike when playing it between not boosting around enough and not boosting too much, because there's certainly times where I feel like I boost myself out of gunfights, or I boost myself out of a good position to acquire the kill, whereas other times I feel like I stay too still and other people are boosting all over the place, so I can't hit them and they end up killing me. I think I'm starting to get better at balancing the two, although certainly it is not perfect. As far as the guns go that I think are viable right now, I think that the Ball 27 or the BAL 27 is one of, if not the best AR. The other one that I really like, the IMR, which is a 4-round burst weapon. It's a burst weapon, but I think that if you run red dot, stock, and quick draw grip, I think that's pretty much unstoppable at this point, or at least from I haven't actually unlocked it in real like online multiplayer, but I've messed around with it in a private match with some bots and such, and I have it right here in my hands actually now, just missing I think most of the attachments I was just saying. But I think it's a pretty solid weapon. I think it's probably going to be my favorite when I unlock it, because I think it's easier to hit 2-3 round burst on someone than it is to land, the 5 bullets from a fully auto on someone boosting all over the place. I feel like it's definitely easier to pinpoint the burst, and the bursts are not really that spread apart. You can kind of spam it pretty quickly. The exo abilities are something I need to remember to use more often. I certainly have noticed that I don't use them enough. I've been using Stim right now because that's kind of all I have unlocked. I think Hover will be a good one in maybe Hardpoint. Well, Hover could kind of be good in pretty much a lot of game types in situational plays. You could hover to stop someone who's running a flag, or you could hover to catch someone at a bomb site in S&D, or, to pick someone off at level 1, or level 1, the beginning of the fucking league went in my head, but pick someone off early. I think Hover is good. Shield I don't think is that great. Overclock I think is bad. Exo Mute I'll definitely have to see, but that might be an S&D thing. Cloak, I don't particularly like Cloak, although maybe you could use it in Hardpoint, but I feel like if you're against good players that it won't really be effective. The last thing I want to really talk about, other than the fact that I need to remember to use my Exo ability, whatever it is the spawns. The spawns are a bit whack. This game, they definitely do a few things that I find questionable, whether it be spawning teams like on opposite sides of a box, or just spawning them where it's blatantly obvious. But I have spawned in a hard point. I have spawned on a guy running a flag, or running the ball in uplink. Like, literally, he was leaping over my head where I spawned. On this map, or I think it was this map, in another game, I might upload a few of these clips once I get a few more of them. I literally spawned in a room, and the guy ran in the door before I spawned and shot me in the face as soon as I spawned with, like, the one-shot pistol thing. So, definitely some spawn mishaps that they need to iron out right now. But right here, we are down by points. We finally get in the hard point. I just start spraying at this door knowing I need to take someone out. They start to contest from behind. We managed to kill him and come away with the victory, 146 to 145. Quite an epic pub game, if I do say so myself. I haven't given ranked a shot yet because I want to try to unlock more stuff, especially the IMR, before I get on in there. I would think it's really frustrating that they didn't just unlock everything for everyone in ranked, because not only do you have to, you know, get the guns and unlock the perks and stuff, you know, by playing pubs and whatnot, or I guess by playing ranked, but it would be a disadvantage, but you need to unlock the attachments too, which each gun has its own challenges for its own attachments, and it's really annoying, and it takes forever, and I really wish they didn't do that. But thank you guys for watching. What are you guys' thoughts on Advanced Warfare so far? I'm having fun. It is much better than Ghost. It definitely beats Ghost, although that wasn't hard to do. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later.